Thoughts on Java, Episode 5, December 24, 2022. This is a properly formatted version of the entire code snippet of my 5th Java program that I have created this year, on May 4, 2022. The objective of this program is to experience air raid simulation by performing certain mouse actions, with some prompt messages popping up to provide a brief description regarding the mouse actions involved. The sound of air raid is played when the cursor is hovered over this image. The sound of air raid stops playing when the cursor leaves this image. The sound of air raid restarts when the mouse is clicked while the cursor is hovered over this image. This is the first time, for which I implemented any event or any listener interface in the code snippet of a Java program. This is also the first time, for which I played any externally imported audio file while running a Java program. In the following paragraphs, I am going to expound the syntactic details of the properly formatted version of the entire code snippet of this program. In the beginning of the properly formatted version of the entire code snippet of this program, a couple of classes in java.aud.event package and java.io package, as well as multiple classes in javax.sound.sampled package and javax.swing package were imported. Before public class, the annotation type suppress warnings serial was added by clicking a quick fix in the tooltip message, indicating that the serializable class does not declare a static final serial version with field of type long, when the cursor is hovered over the yellow underline name of the public class. After public class, I typed air raid simulation, which is the name of this public class. Then, I typed the extends keyword, followed by jframe class. Next, I typed the implements keyword, followed by the listener interface mouse listener. It should be noted that the extends keyword is used for class inheritance, for which it is not permitted to inherit multiple classes simultaneously, whereas the implements keyword is used for interface implementation, for which it is permitted to implement multiple interfaces simultaneously. After I implemented the listener interface mouse listener, I typed an opening curly bracket, after which method main was implemented. In the body of method main, I invoked the constructor by typing the new keyword followed by the name of the public class and a pair of parentheses. I found out that it is possible to invoke the constructor in method main without doing it in another class. Outside method main, it is possible to declare objects without instantiating them. The syntax of declaring objects without instantiating them in Java is simple. The first step is to type the class name imported from a package, and the second step is to define an arbitrary name after the class name. Then, it is possible to instantiate all the objects that have been previously declared in a constructor. The syntax of creating a constructor in Java is also simple. The first step is to type the name of the public class. The second step is to type a pair of parentheses. The third step is to type an opening curly bracket. The fourth step is to insert an executable block of code. And the fifth step is to type a closing curly bracket. The syntax for preparing to play any externally imported audio file in Java is unexpectedly complex. I consider this as boilerplate code, for which it is possible to reuse simply by copying and pasting. I have not found any syntactic sugar as an alternative for this boilerplate code. Regarding the syntax for preparing to play any externally imported audio file, the first step is to declare an audio input stream object. The second step is to declare a clip object. The third step is to declare a file object. After these three objects have been declared, the fourth step is to instantiate the file object and the constructor using the new keyword. The fifth step is to type the name of the externally imported audio file bracketed by double quotes within a pair of parentheses followed by a semicolon after the file object. Then, it is optional to assign a null value to the audio stream object. The sixth step is to type the try keyword followed by an opening curly bracket, after which the audio stream object is assigned a value by using the audio system class for obtaining an audio input stream from the provided file. The syntax of using audio system class and obtaining an audio input stream from the provided file is to type audio system, followed by a dot, get audio input stream, an opening parenthesis, the name of the file object, a closing parenthesis, and then a semicolon. The seventh step is to catch a couple of exceptions using the catch keyword. It should be noted that when catching multiple exceptions in Java, it is necessary to use the bitwise inclusive or operator between the exceptions. The syntax of catching a couple of exceptions in Java is to type the catch keyword, followed by an opening parenthesis, the first exception, the bitwise inclusive or operator vertical bar, the second exception, the default letter E denoting an instance of the exceptions, a closing parenthesis, an opening curly bracket, the instance C invoking the print stack trace method followed by a semicolon, and then a closing curly bracket. With this illustrative syntax, it is also possible to deduce the syntax of catching multiple exceptions. After using the try keyword for obtaining an audio input stream from the provided file, it is necessary to catch both unsupported audio file exception and IO exception, which makes the first try catch block in the code snippet. The eighth step is to type another try keyword followed by an opening curly bracket, after which the clip object is assigned a value by using the audio system class for obtaining a clip that can be used for playing back an audio file or an audio stream. After using the try keyword for obtaining a clip that can be used for playing back an audio file or an audio stream, the ninth step is to catch line unavailable exception, which completes the second try catch block in the code snippet. The 10th step is to type another try keyword followed by an opening curly bracket, after which the clip object is opened with the format and audio data present in the provided audio input stream. After using the try keyword for opening the clip object with the format and audio data present in the provided audio input stream, the 11th step is to catch both line unavailable exception and IO exception, which completes the third and the last try catch block in the code snippet. It should be noted that this entire boilerplate code is not for playing any externally imported audio file, but just preparing to play it. After completing the boilerplate code explained above, I instantiated a global object, in which I declared an image icon object, in which I typed the name of an externally imported image file and the extension PNG. I added mouse listener to the global object, using the this keyword in the pair of parentheses. It should be noted that it is possible to use this keyword to refer to either the class inherited or the interface implemented. In this program, I used this keyword multiple times to refer to frame class that has been previously inherited using the extends keyword, to append the global object to the frame container, to set the operation that will happen by default when the user initiates a close on this frame, to set the location of the window relative to null, which means placing the window in the center of the screen, to resize the component so that it has relevant width and height, and to make the window visible. After implementing an interface, it is possible to add unimplemented methods by clicking a quick fix in a tooltip message. The type must implement the inherited abstract method, which pops up when the cursor is hovered over the red underlined name of the public class. The methods of mouse listener interface are mouse clicked, mouse pressed, mouse released, mouse entered, mouse exited. It is necessary to declare all these methods as public and void, and pass to them a parameter of mouse event with an instance denoted by the default letter E. In mouse clicked, I set the media position to a microsecond value of 0 by using the set microsecond position 0 method. This method is invoked upon clicking the component to which mouse listener is added, and the clip object restarts from the beginning. Besides, I used show message dialog method in job champagne to display a prompt message. This is an air raid simulation, titled greetings, and select plain underscore message as the style of the message. I did not insert any block of code in mouse pressed and mouse released. In mouse entered, I allowed a line to engage in data I/O by using start method. This method is invoked upon entering the component to which mouse listener is added. The clip object starts playing. Besides, I used show message dialog method in job champagne to display a prompt message: you have entered danger zone, titled warning, and select warning underscore message as the style of the message. In mouse exited, I stop the line by using stop method. This method is invoked upon exiting the component to which mouse listener is added, and the clip object stops playing. Besides, I used show message dialog method in job champagne to display a prompt message: you have left danger zone, titled information, and select information underscore message as the style of the message. In my opinion, this is a good practice for intermediate programmers with a little programming experience, because it is possible to learn the syntax of class inheritance, interface implementation, declaring objects without instantiating them, creating a constructor and instantiating previously declared objects in the constructor, using an event together with a listener interface, preparing to play externally imported audio files, etc. The key points are summarized below. Key points: / refers to the user-defined name of the public class. Extends frame implements mouse listener audio system.get audio input stream new file, audio system.get clip catch unsupported audio file exception, IO exception E, catch line unavailable exception E, catch line unavailable exception, IO exception E, / refers to the defined name of the clip object. Open audio system.get audio input stream new file. Set microsecond position 0 start stop / refers to the user defined name of the component. Add mouse listener. This public void mouse clicked mouse event T, public void mouse entered mouse event T, public void mouse exited mouse event T. Import java.hot.event.mouse event. Import java.odd.event.mouse listener. Import java.io.file. Import java.io.io exception. Import javx.sound.sample.audio input stream. Import javx.sound.sample.audio system. Import javx.sound.sample.clip. Import javx.sound.sample.line unavailable exception. Import javx.sound.sample.unsupported audio file exception. Import javx.swing.image icon. Import javx.swing.frame. Import javx.swing.global. Import javx.swing.jobtion pane. Add suppress warnings. Serial public class air raid simulation extends to frame implements mouse listener, public static void main string, args. New air raid simulation. Audio input stream. Audio stream. Clip file air raid simulation. File equals new file air raid siren.wav / audio stream equals null. Try audio stream equals audio system.get audio input stream file. Catch unsupported audio file exception. IO exception print stack trace. Try clip equals audio system.get clip. Catch line unavailable exception print stack trace. Try clip.open audio stream. Catch line unavailable exception. IO exception print stack trace. Label equals new image icon array.png. Label.add mouse listener. This.add label. This.set default close operations frame.exit _ close. This.set location relative to null. This.set size 1500. 1500. This.set visible true. Public void mouse clicked mouse event T. Clip.set microsecond position 0. Jobtion pane.show message dialog null. This is an air raid simulation. Greetings. Jobtion pane.playing _ message. Public void mouse pressed mouse event T. Public void mouse released mouse event T. Public void mouse entered mouse event T. Clip.start. Jobtion pane.show message dialog null. You have entered danger zone. Warning. Jobtion pane.warning _ message. Public void mouse exited mouse event T. Clip.stop. Jobtion pane.show message dialog null. You have left danger zone. Information. Jobtion pane.information _ message.